Shrooms.
Mushrooms. Dirty ones.
Yes.
So we gotta wash those. And I thought I would make like that many.
Okay. Because that just looks like the right many.
Because that looks right, like the right many.
Yes.
And they shrink.
Right.
I don't know why, but they do, because they're mushrooms. So all I'm doing is popping out the insides of the big mushrooms. You want big stuffable mushrooms for this. And I'm going to cook the stems and grind those up and put those in the stuffing too, so it's really mushroomy. Because really that's what you want.
So you want more mushroom in the mushroom.
Yeah.
Because you just can't get enough shroom.
Right. Because they're, especially in this house, there's not enough mushrooms
Gotcha.
for much of anything. We love fungus in this house. Okay, so those are going to be cooked later, and then these, I just cut off the, well here, let's start over. So what I have a little bit of onion, and I'm gonna, because I'm just stuffing mushrooms, I don't want to make like too much, so I'm just taking that little bit of onion, and I'm gonna just dice that up. And I don't get, you know, like really fancy, and I don't have, you know, great knife skills. I mean, anybody can cook. You just have to try it. And then I have just a piece of celery here that is going to go in there because I like it to taste like stovetop, but I can't use stovetop. You could do a shortcut if you could eat gluten. You could do a shortcut and just make some stovetop stuffing and mix in some sausage in that and then stuff it in your mushroom caps and things. You could do that, but being gluten-free, you can't.
There's gluten-free bread.
I like to do my own, honestly. So, I'm just chopping away with a really bent knife. Santa did not bring me my Star Wars knife set that I wanted. So my knife set will have to do for a little while longer. Anyway, so that's that. I got a little. So I'm just doing a little bit of that. That's just extra virgin olive oil, whatever kind you like. And then probably a little butter.
Just a little.
In there. And then you toss this in. I'm just cutting off the ends of the mushrooms. And I'm just gonna like chop these like that. Because those are gonna get ground up in the stuffing thing when I toss it in the food processor. Dradis will probably yell at me for the way I handle my knife because I don't have safe knife handling skills. But this isn't about professional cooking. This is just cooking stuff that tastes good for you. I can't ever tell if that's like gunk or if that's gills or whatever, but I don't like that. Whatever that gunk is. So like that.
So why are you chopping up more if you're just gonna put it in the processor now?
So that it gets more butter on it.
So that it what?
Gets more butter on it in here. Okay. Greater surface area exposed to butter. It's a win. So those just go right in the pan too. Like so. And then I do a little bit of salt. And some fresh ground pepper. And I like the red peppercorn so it's not too peppery. And that's that. And then you just tell that the onions are close to done when they get kind of translucent like that, where they go from
White to kind of clear.
yeah. They go from opaque to glossy and so I'm gonna let that just cook down a little bit because we're not gonna cook the mushrooms for very long in the oven, so you want everything to be, you know, like fully cooked already. So while that's cooking, I'm going to turn it way down. Whatever. At Thanksgiving time, we had a happy accident in our kitchen. And that was that we ran out of sausage. And because I work in the retail industry by day, I wouldn't let anybody go get sausage on Thanksgiving because seriously, plan better. So when we didn't plan well or we forgot or whatever, I took pork chops that we had and I kind of like made our own sausage, and it was a really kind of happy accident. And I'm actually gonna leave these. I saved the bones for broth. But considering that we have only 7 mushrooms, this should be plenty. So I'm just gonna like chunk it. And it's just a regular pork chop, nothing fancy. We only do organic in our house, or you know, like natural, no antibiotics. No corn-fed anything because animals don't eat a lot of corn. It makes them sick. So we don't eat animals that have been fed stuff to make them sick, then pumped full of antibiotics so that we don't get sick. So we just avoid those 2 steps and we just feed animals what they eat, and we eat the animals that eat what they're supposed to. So
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Okay. So, when you make some sausages, you need lots and tons of herbs. If you want to cheat, and you can, by planning ahead and having sausage in your house when you need it, you totally can do that, and you would only use like 1/4 of those tubes of sausage that are like the breakfast sausages. That's all I'm trying to do here. But I have sage and thyme and some rosemary. And I don't use a lot of it. My husband likes to call these things pot.
It is pot.
And I don't know why, because I don't know what they smoke where he comes from, but we don't, you know, necessarily smoke condiments in the United States. So all I did was pick off some thyme leaves, and then I'm just playing with some sage here. So those are just fresh herbs chopped up. And then I'm going to throw it in with the sauce, or the pork chops. And then I'm going to put in some black pepper on that. And I'm going to just toss in some salt. And that's ready.
Oh, Will's on Punk Poets.
Hey, Will. Happy Christmas down under, sir. Yeah, those are done. Okay, so all I'm doing here is I'm just gonna close this. Okay, so that right there is not processed. Sausage. It smells really good. I don't know if you heard that gurgle. That was Ian's tummy. And then we're going to turn that up. And I'm going to give you all the, see your local health boards for safe meat handling instructions. If I'm not doing it right, don't say anything. There's not a lot of fat in those pork chops, so. So, we don't want pink in this.
No pink.
So, here go the tops, or the bottoms of the mushrooms, and the onion and the celery. And then in goes this. Up.
Oh.
Darn. Last one.
And Will's back.
And then you're going to take, this is my cheat. These are gluten-free crackers, and they're just a plain, as close to like saltine as you can get. And so, I don't know. That looks good. Those are good.
They're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta just cook these tops till they're almost done. Just a little olive oil in the bottom.
Diesel powered ovens. LOL from Will.
It should be,
Oh yeah.
for the noise it makes. Okay. Good, and just let those go for a while, and then I'll flip them. And then on this, something's wrong. Oh, that.
Oops.
Okay. There we go. So you're going to have that inside. That's just going to be the stuffing. top. That'll be what we do.
Yes. That way it melts on top,
Yep.
not in.
And then we're gonna just, when the mushrooms are done, we'll stuff it with this because everything in there is cooked. And then we'll just broil them with cheese on top until they get gooey and bubbly and yummy. Aren't those pretty?
Those are pretty.
Oh, that got a little dry. Perhaps we should add some butter.
Those do look good.
I know, they smell really good. Okay, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna just stuff these.
Stuff your shroom.
Okay.
So with your extra, you're just making a ball of
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
Don't let that go to waste. That was
No.
good stuff.
Cheese?
Cheese.
Cheese. Cheese, please.
Again, if you're going gluten-free, make sure that you watch every shredded cheese you get. Because they put flour in there to keep it from caking and sticking. And just make a mess.
Because there's no thing is too much cheese.
No. Okay, it's gonna go into the broiler. That's all.
And that's it.
They can join back on, or they can just wait, because I don't even have the broiler on yet.
Oh my,
Yeah, don't those look yummy?
they do.
So fresh from the boiler.
Oh, right, except I like chives on top. Want one, Mom?
Sure.
Ooh, warm. I don't think the chives are gonna stick. I got those really. They're not even gooey cheese anymore. Nope. That's okay. Sometimes crap happens in the kitchen. Ouch. Turn it loose. Here's one for us to sample. And then this doesn't have. Ooh, look at that gooey cheese. Mmm, nom nom nom. Mmm.
Ian, you're gonna eat some of this, yes?
Sure.
This one doesn't have a mushroom underneath it.
Oh, he prefers that? Or you just had that left over?
I just had that left over. Oh, it fell apart. Get back in there. And that is gluten-free stuffed mushrooms. That's it. It's gonna be hot. Oh my. Mm-hmm. It's hot.
No, okay.
Of course.
It's really hot.
Okay. In that case, I won't test mine yet.
It's really, really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good. Mmm. Oh yeah. So
Good
that's
stuff.
it.
Cool.
Stay tuned for more gluten-free recipes from My Paradise Kitchen coming soon. Look, I don't have a really neat refrigerator like Giada gets or like Rachel Ray gets on her TV. I have a working refrigerator full of condiments and things that I'm not going to use on my show today.
Double wall off oven. So jealous, Kelly Tuck says.
Yeah, but we have screws loose. I mean, literal screws loose, not the figurative ones. And there is some sort of horrible hum. It sounds like a diesel in there. We gotta get that looked at. We accept donations of coffee, treats, sweets, anything. Yeah, for all of you Americans who are watching and you don't know what Tim Tams are, Google Tim Tams. Oh my gosh. They're a yummy treat from down in Australia. They're so super good and yummy.